Hello, and thank you for tuning in on today's tutorial. Today, we will go over how to install the steering system. That's the steering column, tie rods, spindles, and steering wheel. Let's get to it.
The first step to installing the steering assembly, we will start with the steering shaft. You will want to insert the bottom of the shaft with the threads into the uniball bearing. Then to secure on the bottom, use the washer, nylock nut, and C-clip. The next task, we will be securing the shaft to the frame uprights. There are a few different positions available, but standard is typically top hole of support and top hole of frame. Before pushing your steering column bolt through the support, be sure to place your fairing support brackets and finish up by installing the nut to secure all the components together. Once the steering column is in place and secure on bottom and top, go ahead and screw on both sets of tie rods to the heim joints attached to your steering shaft. Installing your spindles may take a little more time. Sometimes working with the spacers between the C and spindles can be tricky. You'll want the medium and two small spacers on top of the spindle and the largest of spacers on the bottom of the spindle. First things first, install the upper 0-degree eccentric. As you drop the spindle bolt down through the top of the eccentric, grab your spacers that sit on top of the spindle and run those to the top of the C while dropping in the spindle bolt further. Now it is time to place your spindle and continue to run the bolt through the spindle. Take the thick spacer and place it directly under the spindle. As you get it close to center, begin to push the bolt down through, and it should guide itself through the spacer. Once you have it through the spacer, go ahead and push the bolt all the way down. Insert the bottom eccentric into the frame C and add on your brass washer and nut to then tighten it all together. Let's now connect the tie rod to the spindle arm. Standard position will be utilizing the inside-most hole position on the spindle. You want to make sure you place the brass washer between the spindle and heim joint to allow for the most amount of motion from the heim joint to swivel. Next, you will place the steering wheel hub onto the shaft. A very simple process, just push it down onto the shaft and align the hole in the hub with the hole on the shaft, and then insert the bolt through to connect and secure with the nut. The final step to complete the steering assembly process is the steering wheel. Keep in mind, the flat part of the steering wheel will always be towards the top when the wheel is sitting straight forward.
And that's a wrap on our how-to today of mounting the steering system. We hope you learned a thing or two, and we look forward to seeing you on our next how-to video. Hit the subscribe button below, and you can get updates on when we post our next video. Thanks again, and have a great day.